What does it mean that Trump is revoking the security clearances of former high-ranking government employees as well as some state and local officials? And why is it important, and what are the implications? Some people may say, well, you've left government. You don't need a security clearance anymore. What's the purpose? Well, he's revoking security clearances for high-ranking former government officials like former Secretary of State Antony Blinken, former intelligence officials at lead agencies. And the reason these folks maintain their security clearances after they leave government is because they have a ton of institutional knowledge, a ton of foreign policy knowledge, a ton of intelligence knowledge on events that are currently ongoing or that may occur in the future. And many times new administrations, their high-ranking officials will reach out to those former officials for advice, for additional context on what's going on. And they can do this because those former officials maintain their security clearances. Well, once you revoke those security clearances, the current leadership cannot reach out to the former leadership and ask for their advice, ask them to provide context about what is going on in the world, which, again, increases the threat to our national security. You lose that institutional knowledge. Now the people currently in these roles have to, a lot of times, play catch-up very quickly to understand the implications of what's occurring globally. What are the implications for state and local officials losing their security clearances? Well, many times state and local officials will get security clearances because the federal government needs to share information with them in order to protect the public. There might, say, be a terrorism threat out there that could be emerging, and you want to share that information with state and local partners so that they can take appropriate action. Well, once you remove those security clearances, you can no longer share that information with local and state officials. So now they may not be fully informed of an impending threat or an emerging threat or something like that. And then that in turn puts the public in danger, puts the public, all of us, at increased risk. I know when I was in the Bureau, I many times briefed local, state, and federal officials that were cleared on potential emerging threats or issues that everybody should be aware of so that people could take appropriate action and make informed decisions. So once again, Trump, out of spite, is revoking the security clearances of people he perceived went against him, even though everything that was targeting him was lawful. Again, he committed multiple crimes. He was indicted in multiple jurisdictions by grand juries of his peers. So this is just more spiteful vindictiveness of a narcissistic sociopath who is now president. And in turn, it puts us all at increased risk.